You know who that is on the car?
Mighty Tiger.
Nope, his name is Tony the Tiger. He'd be like, "You're," what do you say? You're good. You're good. See, y'all don't know about no Tony Tiger. What's up, y'all?
You're good, the Tiger.
He'd be like this. You're great. You see his haircut? Tell your brother got a nice
haircut. You got a nice haircut, Samaj.
Hey, Rhonda, how you doing? Appreciate you tapping in.
Let me show you what I got for you.
He's talking to his brother right now. He has several, especially on my end. Sending everybody good energy, love, and light. I'm feeling way better than I was feeling previously.
This.
Oh. You can take the phone and then talk to him for a second. But I did want to.
I got something else for you.
I did want to share my progress. I've had a few people actually donate or sow. I don't like to say donate. I had a few people sow a seed. As far as my situation is concerned. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Thanks for stopping through. David Prince, what's up, bro? How you feeling, man? Sending you good energy. I'm sending everybody good energy, love and light to anybody that's walking away from a dark place, especially like I did. I appreciate that energy. It's received. I love you doing well. Your son's very happy. Yes, thank you. All of them are actually. I've got quite a few. I've got 4 boys, and the rest girls. Again, this is like not no sympathy thing. One, I think I might have found somebody to advocate for me. So I'm going to definitely share that info as well. But until I can say that for sure, I've got someone, I'm just looking for references, positive. What's up, BK? How you doing, sis? Positive information, just whatever, even if it's a vibe, anybody want to pray and stuff like that. And then I'm hoping to advocate for others, use the things that I'm learning to help others learn what and what not to do to better their situation. Praying that everything will work out. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all the prayers, all the inboxes, comments. If anything, I'm making some noise. I want to do more than make some noise, though. I want to be heard. As of now, I'm under the impression that mom is out of jail. Of course, I called to see if she's no longer in custody. I don't know if she's like in a halfway house or something like that. She didn't call today, which was a red flag, and which lets me know she's up to something. Start pinning your cash up so you can get a donation as well. Oh, man, I forgot. Let me put that down. You know what? I'm not really into handouts, but I definitely appreciate anybody trying to just show me love. But it's kind of hard, so I have to remember that I'm not asking for a handout. I'm posting my cash out right now. I'm gonna pull it up. Shout out to everybody that's on YouTube just watching. Everybody that's on Facebook. You may be on my personal page or maybe you on my artist page. But either way, I appreciate y'all. That's my cash out right there. Actually, I'll put it just so it'll fly past the screen. But I'm gonna fill y'all in on the progress for the day. While I do that, y'all feel free to let me know. You know what I'm saying? Give me more opinions. What else I could do to make this easier on all parties, including the mama. Even though from what you guys heard, and I know it to be true that she's very narcissistic, I still have a moral compass, and I just want to do right by my son. I just want him safe at the end of the day. A lot of people have frowned upon me saying, I don't even want full custody. I was saying that because I don't want to just snatch him fully from her and have to keep him away. But at the end of the day, I mean, if I have to, I will. So a lot of people, I just been called stupid and shit. Like the whole messed up teeth stuff was cool, but just to feel like I'm doing too much, I feel like I'm not doing enough as a dad with this situation. And this is not the only situation that I have. Some may call me stupid or whatever, but I've got another situation with another kid. So what this allowed me to do, this gave me the confidence. Hold on, I gotta plug this up. But it gave me the confidence to know that I could do this. I might have to reach out to a few people, et cetera, but it's definitely possible, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Before I get to talking about me, I want y'all to know this is not about me. This is about us. both men and women. I hope all of y'all are feeling. What's up, son? Huh? You say what?
I miss you.
I miss you too. You gonna come visit me for the winter?
Okay.
Tell Mama Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Okay. I'm. You want to talk back to your brother, or what you want to do?
Talk back to my brother.
All right, take that in there. I'll go watch YouTube.
We're finna draw.
Love one, how you doing? Again, man, I appreciate all y'all that's really sending genuine positive energy my way. Also, I do want to acknowledge this, but not in a positive way. Just want to acknowledge it. For some reason, when my son's mother was on the live and she put the number up, which I really don't think anyone heard the number fully, but I was told that they received 2 calls from Michigan, which was real weird. If random people are calling and you're putting the phone number on social media, I doubt 2 people from Michigan are gonna call. But even if that's the case, I would like for you guys to not do that type of stuff. That does nothing for me. That doesn't help the situation. What's wrong? He's got it on pause. He's got it on pause.
You got it on pause.
But yeah, again, thank you for all the love, all the prayers. Shut Alive. I'm finna update everyone, well, whoever cares. I'm finna update you all on the progress that I made. Again, at the same time, I'm looking for more information. I'm not stopping till I'm heard, like for real. That's my Cash App if you want to sow a seed. I also have a GoFundMe that was created by a friend from high school. Again, a lot of folks from my city know my journey. They've got to see it firsthand. I went viral quite a few times. I didn't want to use the things I went viral for to move forward. I could have, but I didn't. This wasn't the plan. Like, I'm not trying to use what me and my son are going through, but this is my lifestyle. I'm a dad. I've always been trying to be in their lives. I'm always trying to be. What's up, Janae? How you doing? Hey, even if I was only there for a couple minutes or whatever, I enjoyed seeing you. I enjoyed the energy that you gave when I was in the building. Again, a lot of folks from my city know my story already. This is not new to them. You probably got a handful who truly dislike me and still believe the negative shit. But then we got a lot of folks who know. Just not necessarily just from watching me, but seeing how my actions move, that I'm this guy. I just want my son to be safe. The info that my son gave me today don't make me feel no better. I do know that my baby mother's watching Facebook. She's got people watching me, so I'll tread lightly when I say certain things. I made a few calls. I started my day off how I usually do. I want you to know after the court date, it took a big I took a big hit with it as far as my confidence, the things that I believe in. You know, I believe in affirmations, manifestations, speaking good, positive stuff over yourself if you want those things to occur. After losing the custody case or just that day, I'm telling you, my confidence went completely down. Like I said, before we even flew to Indiana, we walked out. My driver's window was busted. Then the license plate fell off while we were driving. And this wasn't something that I felt the need to publicly share on any post, but I'm telling you now, like, because this is for people that's going through stuff. You have to know, even though you're going through stuff, it's other people across the world that's going through something similar, or even worse. So you got to stop complaining, one, and stop giving the term of a bad day and maybe call it more challenging. My days have been challenging, and just like any other days, those can be won. So I woke up this morning confident, manifesting positive energy, success. Even if it was him actually really, really going back to his mother, then that would be what God wants. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that the decision that occurred was what God wanted or the universe. It was more so the confidence and the frequencies that I put in the energy. So this morning I woke up confident as hell, feeling good about myself, determined to make something happen. I started by calling schools, not lawyers, because again, school has started. I feel like he needs to be in someone's school. Even with what me and his mother's got going on, I think her not even saying, yeah, let's get him in school, or not trying to give that help says a lot about her character and who she is. Anyway, I called a few places wouldn't allow me to bring him up there because he doesn't have his birth certificate at the moment or social security card. But then I talked to 2 schools, which had 5 stars on them. Anyway, I explained the whole situation, and lo and behold, they told me to come in. We set an appointment. We going into school. Hey, Duty, we going to school tomorrow. We going, yeah. So, and that's because I spoke that over his life. Like, no matter what the decision is, until these things happen, I'm gonna do what I need to do as if that paper say he's still with me. Talk to the school, set an appointment, gotta go for like an interview, sit down, fill out the paperwork, let them meet him. Cool. That was after calling like 5, 6 schools, and them telling me, they could or couldn't. Yeah, that's great news, you guys. I'm really on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thriving to be an example for him. I want him to know that his daddy really loves him. He asks me this a lot. Do you love me, daddy? Do you love me, daddy? After that, I went through every message that I could of all you guys that's been reaching out. I made calls to I wrote it down. Don't let me get the line to y'all. I wrote it down. I don't want y'all to. All right, I called John Acosta Valpo. He didn't get back to me yet. I called around to a couple of urgent care, the health department. I want to get a wellness check for him. After what he told me today, I feel like I need him to talk to somebody professional other than me. I don't want nobody saying I coached him or nothing for the things that he's telling me. I want him to be able to speak his piece and, be safe. So I'm going to go get him a physical and do a wellness check for his mental, emotional, etc. With that being said, if any of you guys know of any places, like I said, I'm going to urgent care to do it because he doesn't have insurance. But if you have a suggestion better than mine, feel free to write that. Also, I may or may not see your comment, so feel free to DM me that information. Again, I called the hospital, urgent care, and what's it called? Health department. The health department is booked up for 2 months. In case anybody think I'm lying or something, go ahead, call the health department. I'm in Georgia, just for those folks who non-believers. I filled out the food stamp and insurance information. Hopefully something will happen with that. I've actually got to go up there. Is your name on the birth certificate? Congratulations. Hold on. I'm kind of slow today, y'all. I use a lot of my intelligent power today. But thank you. I appreciate that energy. It's received, sister. All right. Is your name on the birth certificate? Because it is whatever state he was born in. You can get an emergency certificate sent to you. Go online or go to the birth certificate records. Take him to a children's hospital, and they will sign him up with Medicaid for your state. Okay, I am going to do that. I do want to answer the whole name on the birth certificate thing. Now, it may sound slow when I say this, but this is me being completely honest. I'm 99.9% sure that my name is on the birth certificate. He was born on my birthday. We share the same birthday. So if I'm not mistaken, it is. It's been a while. I've never had a copy of it, so I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. That comes from me having a lot of kids. And again, I'm not perfect. I am human, though. But again, if you guys have any suggestions as far as me getting a wellness check on his medical, as far as like just his physical, his emotional, his mental. Is emotional and mental the same thing? Is that like emotional is a compartment of the mental, correct? Did you sign his birth certificate? I do believe, again, he's 5. Kim, I'm sorry. I'm a human. I do a lot. I do believe I did, but I possibly didn't. But I do believe I did because he was born on my birthday and I was there. But you know how life is. Things occur. It could be something I could be telling you guys, I'm on it. And then, Lord behold, I'm not on it. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it's 99.9, yeah. Look for a local FQHC health center. They are for people that are low income and should offer discount programs for. Let me write that down. As I'm seeing certain stuff, I want to write it down so I don't have to go back through it. Yeah, so hold on one second. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start. That's what I do. I start your go through DSS and they can assist you. I've also got a restraining order on her. I've did some legal stuff because again, I don't necessarily feel safe. Kristen Strick. Hey, again, I'm seeing a lot of these names and I'm familiar with these names because you guys were DMing me positive information. I want to say thank you. Like, I'm very appreciative. I can't explain how grateful I am for you guys just taking the time out. I don't care if it's just you simply saying I'm praying for you. That means a lot to me. Again, words that everyone don't use, which is WERDS, words of encouragement. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to start that one as well. Start that one. I'm just going to start all the comments that'll help me and I can benefit from. With you being his dad, you can't get a copy of the birth certificate or get his social. Look, hey, Christina, you're from where I'm from, so she'll help me out. See, I came down there when I got him. I went to go try to get it. I went to the health department on Fifth Avenue. They couldn't find it. They said that it's somewhere else. It might be in the basement. They took my email information, my telephone number. I haven't heard back from them. The week that I arrived back here, I was calling them. I've called them several times. I've left messages. I do not know their email, but after that, I kind of gave up. In the midst of getting in the midst of trying to get the birth certificate, the last visit, which was on, I wasn't this weekend, but the weekend before, I received the email about the second emergency custody court hearing. I kind of left the birth certificate thing alone for the second, but I'm really working on it. I've got some info from some of his old schooling, so I'm actually going to reach out to those folks as well. She said, I can ask my grandma who works for DC if she can be of any. Please, sis, please. And you know, again, to the folks that know me personally, like all the people that watch this journey, y'all know what I'm on. I ain't trying to cloud up. Tasha, I appreciate you, man. I received that energy. Also, I'm sending you love and light. Love and light to anybody who's walking away from a dark place. All of us can't be perfect. Some of us human. Some of us went through some stuff growing up. Some of us grew up. Some of us matured. Others didn't. I've seen a lot of folks arguing with folks about why I said what I said or why I came off the way I did. But I need y'all to understand I'm tired. So if it takes me opening my mouth and speaking in crass, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Hello. It got me heard. People are reaching out. I'm not responding to any podcast, people that want to interview me and nothing like, because this ain't what I'm on. I'm simply trying to get custody of my son and show him that, you know, life is life. He ain't got to. My son told me today, and this is why I need y'all help. You know how kids are. Y'all drawing anime characters. But I want y'all to see this. Hold on. I want y'all to see these guys. They in the room on the iPod driving. They drawing. They drawing. That's so cool, and this is why I did this, y'all. I'm not trying to separate him from his brother, with his mom, but I want all my kids to know each other, have a relationship, to lean on each other, to just be able to depend on each other. That's something that me and my siblings don't have. We don't know that family. I do, but I can't speak for them, or at least not for the family they had before they grew up and, you know, spread it. I want them to love each other. So again, that melts my heart. I don't have to have him 24/7. I don't have to have authority over everything he does, but as a dad, I want to know he's safe. I want to have a piece of the choices that you make and shit and I just wasn't given a fair chance. If you would like to sow a seed, that's my Cash App right here. Again, I'm not necessarily the guy who likes handouts or nothing. I am a designer. I customize. If you like any of the stuff you see me in, it could be my Legalized Being Black merch, my Fuck Cancer merch. I'm going to show you. In fact, I'll show you guys some of it as well. Let me take this banner down for a second. I'm feeling kind of crazy with it up there. Fathers definitely have rights. If he was born If he was born on South Lake Methodist, the birth certificate at the county. Well, he was born on Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue. Yeah, born on Fifth Avenue. So I went there to get it. Again, they didn't give it to me. Uh, you can get a copy of his birth certificate from Crown Point, and just you need a copy of the ID. I need to do that. Can I do that via email, sis, or phone call? Thank you. You know, and again, I'm not trying to be perfect. I just want to be a decent person. Have my moral compass work. All that. That don't mean I ain't gonna make no mistakes. That don't mean that. Uh, you can go to the courthouse in your state and get a copy of the birth certificate. Well, again, I went to the health department. That's where we usually go to get all our stuff like that. I've had to get my birth certificate quite a few times growing up just from losing it. So again, I went there twice. They didn't have it. The second time was the day that I received the emergency court hearing. Kind of fried my mainframe. I was all over the place. I figured I'd wait. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try online. Yeah, like Dottie said, I'm gonna try online. I'm definitely gonna do that. Hold on, let me see. Definitely gonna do that. I'm starring every comment. I think it's like every state you can get it, but my state, they act like what's the best way to describe our state? Everybody that's in here or our city. What's the best way to describe our city? I don't want to say broke because they got money. They don't use the money to fund the right stuff. Again, this is why we created the podcast, the platform to start just giving out the right information so we can band together, create a tribe, find our village of people, and start doing differently. This was just a whole spinoff, and it just happened. Life started lifing, and I'm living. Yes, my son was born out, and I got his from that. I didn't know your son was born there. All right, I'm from the cases in Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana. I'm actually in Georgia. I relocated. I just had enough of Indiana. It's not to shit on Indiana, but I was just going through a thing, horrible relationship after horrible relationship. It had more so to do with me than anyone else. It had to do with the choices that I made, the things that I allowed. And I was like your basic man. I wasn't taking accountability for the position I was stuck in. I had pretty much made that decision and left. Because I already knew what type of woman she was. Again, if you watch my live, I definitely had asked her not to. And she said this again, this would make me more of a woman than I've ever been. And here we are. I want this to be over, but I don't want it to be over where it's like, I want it to be over and he's in my care. I don't want her to have so much say. After hearing the things that I heard from my son, especially today, like I said, I don't even want to really share it because it's like a jewel. But it really pisses me off. Because some of us have actually been touched in real life. Some of us were kids that were molested, raped, beat. I for one, was physically, my ass toe up. I don't know. Maybe ass whoopings was different then. Like, because what's considered a beating now would be considered a regular whooping then. But I know there was beating. I'm talking about plates hitting in the head. I grew up in a time where you take you to the hospital after they fuck you up and they'll tell a doctor, like, I dare you to take them. And they wouldn't. You think I'm playing, but I literally went through that. So again, that's why I don't even do the physical disciplinary with my kids. It takes a lot for me to want to get physical with them. And I think that's like the last resort at that point. I was more of the tone of voice. Now I'm just fuck the tone. I want to talk to you and hope that you can get an understanding of what I'm dishing out to you, no matter what age you are. If you're 5, then I just have to dumb it down a bit. But you can tell from the way he talks, he's not slow one bit. He's what's the word? Advanced. I live in Georgia too. I can call around and see if I can get any info. Anybody that's willing to call around or help me or just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I appreciate it. This is not a lazy thing on my end, but I don't know how to go about it. So again, I was back against the wall when I did my live. Back against the wall. Fuck it. I ain't being heard. The fucking judge is full of shit. All right, let me say what I gotta do. Why isn't CPS helping you? Education is the best child's interest. They know you needed this stuff, praying about it. And you're right. But again, somebody had said some shit to me that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way because I feel like it's possible it's true. It was like that judge could owe the lawyer a favor, and it could have been as simple as that. They could know each other because they be playing tennis or something like that together, golf or whatever. But I never thought about it like that. And I'm like, because this lawyer looked at like he didn't know what to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Would it be possible to get a paper notarized and someone can advocate, pick it up for you since you not in the state? Is that possible? Okay. So you're asking me, can I get a paper notarized and then have someone go there and get it? My bad. I'm starting this. Start every. Well, I've called CPS though, so we're gonna see what they're gonna do now. And he's so smart, you know. I'm hoping that someone just sits and have a conversation with him and asks him what happened, and what he's going through and what he's seen. Cause the shit that he told me today, I'm really not gonna take my son back, you guys. If they don't hear me out, they're gonna have to come and get me. They're gonna have to come and get me. Mahogany, if you're watching this, they're gonna have to come and get me. They're gonna have to come get him. What he said today is, I'm gonna share this with you. I don't want. I'm scared to because I feel like I failed. I feel like less of a man. I feel like talking about it and not beating a motherfucker ass or some shit like that should be the thing I should be doing, not necessarily talking about it and sharing. Imagine folks telling you, why you telling your child business and you don't know what else to do. Y'all, not y'all, but a lot of y'all was fucking me up. Like literally, a lot of black men, period, turning back on their kids. And it's not necessarily because they don't want to be in their kids' life. It's because what they have to endure to be in it. This shit is not for the weak. This is not for the weak. I am from Mississippi. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. My anxiety is starting to rise. I am from Mississippi. If your state uses Vital Records, you can order online with them, no matter where you stay, and then you can use that. So, okay, when everyone's saying Vital Records, do I look up Lake County Vital Records? Do I do Vital Records from the hospital? Do I call the hospital he was born? Like, and that's just me asking. I don't know. Please tell me. That's it. That's all. I'm only asking because I don't know. And if anybody wants to sow a seed to help me make this possible, let me get to the lawyer conversation. So after talking to a couple other lawyers. I don't even think it was their lawyers. I think it was the people that work for them. I called Jeffrey Levine's office. The energy was different. Just the way the person who answered the phone was talking to me. Of course, it's about money. Everything's about money now, but I just needed that energy to give me that feeling to know that somebody wanted to help me. I was told that I would have to pay a fee for consultation, and the consultation would just tell me how much the fee would be after that and how we would approach it. I know the gentleman, I think he said his name was Carl. I know the gentleman told me that he said like, hey man, you're on the 5-yard line. You're that close to getting your son. And again, I don't know if this was a pitch for money or if this was a pitch because he genuinely cared. So I'm working up, getting the funds for it. If anybody wants to sow a seed, I have a GoFundMe on my page. I also have my Cash App here. All proceeds are going to helping my son. I'm aiming to use it all for the lawyer. I make clothes, so I can make them clothes and things of that nature. But as far as lawyer fees, I do not have it. It's very unfortunate. I can't say that I feel like a man when saying this, but I need y'all help. If you're willing to help me, I appreciate it. Let me go through some of these. He was born in Indiana. As a full-time hands-on father, two girls, I empathize with you, bro. I appreciate it, and I received that energy. I got some info. I'm gonna contact my lawyer and I'll DM you. Please, any info, even with the info that I'm giving you guys, because I talked to a lawyer doesn't mean my search is stopped. I just received information on how much it would cost for consultation and how the process would go and how close I am to having my son, which is cool. It makes me feel good, but we're not there yet. I appreciate that, Cleo. You can go online and search your state. You can order it online. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to star your message first and foremost, and I'm going to go online when I get done tonight. Natasha Lewis, how can he go about getting info, vital records like his son's birth? Thank you, sis. I really appreciate you asking that question. Definitely don't want to be charged with kidnapping. Then you won't see him for a long time. That's crazy. I feel you, Tracy White, and I don't disagree with that. But it's kidnapping. It's my son. I'm on the birth certificate. I was given a paper with a state seal that gave me custody before she got a lawyer. It's a crazy world we live in. This is what corporation, right? That shit sucks. This shit sucks. This is why kids are molested and raped on a daily. This is why they able to snatch kids, because do people really care about the kids, or do they care more about the money that rotates when the kids are involved? I hate this. I hate this. I'm still not gonna take them back though. Barbara Page, how you doing, man? Hey, if my baby mama on here, shout out to you. This one for you. You told me, I told her if she kept doing this to me, they would eventually give me the kids. I will get my son. I will be a dope dad, and eventually you'll meet me halfway and we'll be dope ass co-parents. But until then, I'm gonna hold the torch, because after all the things that my son has told me, it's no way that you fit. It's no way. So I'm gonna tell y'all two things. I'm gonna share two things. And as you can see, he not right here, right? So he can't hear me. It's not like I'm coaxing him or coaching him or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to know that I've been going through some shit. And motherfucker act like I'm a bad parent, but the whole time they doing the most. And I'm not even happy about it. I'm just trying to keep the game face on. What's up, Bookie? Oh, you can.
He hanged up because he had to go.
Okay. He's getting in the bath. I'll let you call him when you're done. When you get out the bath. Hey. Don. Huh. Nice. Man, don't make me regret this. Welcome, dude. My bad, y'all. Oh, you can easily order it online. Then you can get. Yeah, I'm on that. I appreciate it. Everybody's feeding me that info. Depending on the state, that may not take the birth certificate as verification to get us. He would need something from school. Well, I've got a couple people that's supposed to be retrieving some information from old schools that he went to. So hopefully we can get that. Just so his ID, especially if they have his last name. So this is another thing. The white man got my last name. The white man that she the person that she be having sex with, anal sex with the dildo. And no, he ain't fucking her ass. She fucking him. This man last name is Edward, you guys, and his first name is Kevin. He has the same name as my brother. This creates so much. This is very eerie. You know what I'm saying? So these are two things that my son told me. Today he told me this. All jokes aside, my son, you know how kids are. They like to talk. They start talking, especially when they're comfortable. And he brought up Kevin. He was telling me about how Kevin washes the dishes and cleans the house and plays with them. He's a very nice boy. I'm going to start talking like my son in a minute, just so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. He's a very nice boy, Daddy. I'm like, oh, he's so nice. I'm glad he's nice to you, son. What does he do to be nice to you? Like, Daddy, he cooks for me. He reads me bedtime stories. He lets me rub him. Okay. So I asked my son, what do you mean you rub him? What's so nice about rubbing him? He's like, he lets me rub his feet. So again, I'm a, I'm, I'm maturing day by day. It's hard for me as a man, period, or a nigga, black man, to hear my son say something like that and not immediately get the energy goes south or whatever. Like you could hear it in my voice, it crackles at time. I could feel the tears not coming out; they're going down my throat. But when my son says that, that really fucked me up because again, I don't know where to take that. I don't know if to leave it at level 1 or if it's like a level 10 thing. And I mean this, and and, and I just mean this. Ain't no type of way to hear your child say that he's rubbing somebody's feet. I don't even want to ask no more questions. I don't even want to do the rabbit hole. This is why I asked you guys, what would be your suggestion as far as medical? Like, where would I take them, seeing that I don't have any insurance? Because I want to tell them that my son, he was in a situation. He hasn't been there in a while. I'm not a doctor. I would like someone to talk to him, somebody, make him feel comfortable. The second thing he said, he was like, I was explaining the way I discipline him, because he'd be like, when the tone of the octave of my voice goes different, he'll say, "Daddy, are you mad at me?" And I always make it my business say, "Not mad, I'm disappointed in you. I don't like, the way you acting or whatever." And I explained to him, like, "You're gonna whoop me?" I'm like, "No, I don't have to." I feel like you don't have to whoop a kid in order to discipline them, to teach them not to do that again. He was like, he was like, my mommy whoops me with this thing. It's wooden and metal. It's very, the description is crazy. Again, I was a child too, and I've been beat, I've been abused, so I know that talk. It was like, it's wooden and it's metal. She hits me all around my body, Daddy. Not my head and my neck though. She apologized, Daddy. She said she's really sorry, and you could hear the sincerity in his voice of how she was sorry for whatever she did to him. That's not to say that she hit him a million times. That's not to say she only hit him once. It's to say that this child said that, and we have an issue. I'm gonna share one more thing, and this was while he was in the care of the grandmother before I retrieved him. I done told the judge this. And the judge told me, "No, you can't have a continuance. You don't need a lawyer. Just be over so." She said, so we in fact, me and this is why this is true, because me and Mahogany heard this at the same time for the first time. She had called him from jail, and they were talking. We were in the car, we were driving, had him on speakerphone, and something again, it's out of the mouth of babes. You remember when people used to say that? I never knew what the fuck that meant. Kids say the darnest things. I never knew what the fuck that meant. My son say, "Mommy, Grandma Aura was whooping me for not knowing in the books of the Bible. She was hitting me with the thing, the thing that you put in your shoe to stretch your shoe out." Now, again, I'm not putting a limit on how hard he was hit or how many times, but it has to be something wrong if he feels the need to speak on this in that manner. And then the mom is like, "What? Ooh." But this is the type of stuff I deal with as a father, you guys, where I don't even have a say over who's the babysitter or the school or just anything. I don't know what's going on with my man. It's been times I called him and his finger was literally smashed. Again, I'm not putting a limit on how it got smashed or why. I'm just saying, as a parent, y'all don't feel this way. Yeah, I know I look pretty bad. I know my skin is all greasy. I know I ain't lined up like it usually be, because life is life, and goddammit, and I'm living. Let me go through some of these comments. But again, I just need y'all to know this is not funny, man. If you want to sow a seed, feel free to go on my Cash App. I got a GoFundMe on my page. Right now, he told me I gotta pay consultation is $250. That is not even a fee for him being my lawyer, but that's a starting fee to get me in there. Again, me going live is because I have so many people that actually are reaching out and giving words of encouragement. I want you to see where I'm at, point A to all the way to point Z. So you know I ain't one of them GoFundMe still. Nah, this our kid. This our son. This takes a village. I believe that. That don't mean all y'all can hug and kiss him and discipline him, but this is our kid to the point you can give an opinion, both good and bad, and it's gonna be respected. That don't mean that I may agree with it or disagree with it. But that's just me. I'm going through some of these comments, man. So these are the things I'm dealing with. I'll take any information that you guys feel a need to give me or think that would help. I feel like to go to the court to fight for what's mine. Like I gotta go fight to be in my kid life, and he got some bad shit going on with him. He might not be in school. They would take his ID. Well, like I said, we've got an appointment for school, you guys. I want you guys to know that he's finna be in school. I'm manifesting that. We got the appointment, but I'm manifesting that he's going to be in school. They already said that I could come with him, you know, so we're going to go. Like I said, I talked to Jeffrey Levin. I had a quick conversation, about 10, 15 minutes. I was told that it's $250 for the consultation. The consultation consists of telling me how much the fee is to have him as a lawyer and telling me the game plan. I'm definitely going to get him some counseling. You got to know that. I appreciate you believing me, man. But for many years, I was told that motherfuckers don't believe me. Man, this lady grabbed a car. I told this on my other live. She grabbed a car that someone was driving off. She grabbed the car handle, ran with the car, let it go, smacked the ground, then filed charges and said I did it. Right? I took her to the hospital. I didn't know that she filed the charges and said I did it. Would you believe that I lost my daddy the next year and wasn't able to go to that funeral because of this young lady? Like I'm not gonna play with her. I'm not gonna play with nobody about my kids. I think we need to stop playing with ourselves, period. This is me standing up for myself. This ain't got nothing to do with no gender, nothing. This is, hey, you playing with me too much, and his livelihood is in the middle. So I'm definitely gonna get him some counseling. I'm reading these comments, y'all. Bear with me. Yeah, man, I am. Twan, what's up, bro, man? Bro, big bro, I hate to make you seem old, and you know, I know you probably only a couple years older than me, but man, this man seen me grow. Like he seen me grow from a little pup to a big dog. Like I've had my share of run-ins. Not that, and for those who asked about my background, nothing like the moms. No felonies, not too many drug charges. When any drug charges are like getting caught with a small amount of weed, you know, like type to smoke blunt type shit. No crack, no cocaine, no pills, none of that. Never, ever. Tell people to share your live so you can pass on. Hey, please, you guys. Hey, all 77 people that's in here. I don't know if all y'all on Facebook or if you on all 77 people that's on my Facebook right now. Do me a favor. Share my live. Share it into some of the groups. Share it to your friends. Share it to your baby daddy or your best friend who's somebody baby daddy that's going through the same situation. Because again, at the end of the day, once I handle my situations or during, I want to advocate for others. I want to point them in a direction where they can get the information, who they need to reach out to, all that. This is bigger than just doing this one time. And I appreciate you reminding me that, Barbara, for real. It's Barbara. Oh wow, but that holds no weight on what you were trying to do. No, it doesn't. I mean, obviously nothing I do holds weight. I sat in the courtroom and told the judge this shit. I have never heard of someone getting custody while being in jail. Is there a reason? From my understanding, she's no longer in jail. She's in a halfway house now. So she's actually been released. So she's in custody now, but released, where she goes to jail for a certain amount of time, then somebody's house a certain amount of time. And that's why they want me to take him back September 23rd. Hold on, I was waiting on a message. I was waiting on this message, you guys. I'm sorry. Hope I'm not being rude. So look, that's even funnier. So I had text. Her grandmother texted me yesterday, right? The one that they say that people are calling her phone. So this was the message. She said, "Thanks for allowing the phone call. I do need to mention that I received a call about 11:30 a.m. this morning from a Michigan number. I blocked it, but then I received another Michigan call about 4:30 p.m. They said Ma Mahogany was a piece of shit and she could give that boy his baby. I hung up both times and blocked the second call as well. It looks like someone wants to give me their opinion, which I have no interest in. Just thought I'll let you know. No accusations." My response was, "I'm just now seeing this message, but I wouldn't be surprised if your granddaughter gave your phone out publicly. I'm not lying." Then I said, "My question, do you know anything about Kevin having my son rub his feet?" Of course not. So I just received a text, and I guess this is her sending this to Mahogany, but she sent it to me accidentally. She said, she said, "This is what James texted me today," and she sent that message. I'm gonna just say, "Sure did." Much more than that has happened. I'm really pissed, man. I'm think I'm keeping my composure because he's with me now. Like I feel safer with him with me. Feel safer with him with me. So I'm not as anal at the moment. His feet. That's what he said. That's what Adonis said. I don't think Adonis would just make that up. Because again, he speaks about, oh, he's a nice guy. He's a nice boy. That's the word he used. Nice boy. Um, but he definitely said that, and he said, and see, the thing is this: we can't, given the right lawyer, there'll be no way that they can ignore this shit, right? You want to know why? Because I have a phone call with Kevin, like where I I I talk to you on the phone. I ask you the right questions. I ask you some shit without you knowing, and I make you tell yourself. He did it on the phone. Grandma did the same thing. Of course, Mahogany did it. It's just that I don't have a lawyer now, so I really am thriving. I guess I may be going about it the wrong way. Am I going about it the wrong way? Should I be like, how should I ask for help financially for the people on here? And I mean that in the most respectful way. Coming from a man that has struggled, I'm not really can you help me ass guy or a handout guy. I'd rather get it out the mud or not get it at all. But seeing that we're here, seeing it's a possibility this could be another child in danger, how do I ask about help? How do I ask people, hey, donate $1 or $5? It doesn't matter. Whatever you're willing to donate. There's my Cash App right there. I've got a GoFundMe that was put up by a high school friend. I could use the help, y'all. I don't want to get on here and cry. I don't want to sell you make you feel super bad for me. And I'm trying to, none of that. I just need y'all help. Like, for real. I need to be heard. I need to be heard in volumes. Yeah. When y'all say, wait, what part was that you was talking about, bro? No, listen, you guys. So listen. Here's the kicker, and then I'm not gonna tell any more of their business. Because I'm gonna save it for later or whatever. Somebody told me to do a story time. Forgot what bro said something about. He said do a story time on, did he say Snapchat or TikTok? He said I would get more traction because people would come closer. And again, this ain't about clout. This is about being heard. The right people gotta hit this. I cannot send my son back. I can't. I'm gonna go to jail if I send him back, and I'm not sending him back. Um, I'm just fucking fucked up about it, man. Oh, this part. So you guys remember, y'all remember when I told you my child's mother's occupation was or used to be, because I thought that's what it used to be. I'm gonna wait till somebody respond and say they know. Liz, what's up, sis? How you doing? My Vegas people in here. Liz, I don't want to point you out too much, but she knows me personally. She knows me. We met when I moved to Vegas. I moved to Vegas on a whim. Um, trying to get away, life-wise. Met her, we became friends. She doesn't know mahogany from a can of paint, other than what I've told her prior to this situation. Because I haven't talked to Liz, and but damn, Liz, it's gotta been about. Did I even have Adonis? So it's been about 8 to 10 years that So and she knew about it. Like as far as the issues, like being scared, dealing with somebody again, men, let's stop. I don't want to do like no PBS thing, but women too, let's stop allowing people to just do whatever to us, to just treat you any type of way, just to stick it out to if have to leave later on in life for real. Like I left then and ended up spending the block and having a kid. Thank God. Because again, this is my birthday twin. He's October 29th like me, Scorpio. But I could have saved myself so much trouble. But let me see if anybody gets a job. Once you must be careful. Yeah, do it. I'm trying. I'm so trying, y'all. Bruh, this is difficult as fuck, man. You know, I got a game face, but I want to cry so bad to hear your son say, you got a babysitter, son? Yeah, Kevin, he's a nice boy. Oh, Kevin watches you guys while your mom goes to work during the day? No. Mom, she takes a shower. This is a 5-year-old describing it to me. She takes a shower. She looks so beautiful when she comes out. She's so pretty. She smells so good. She smells better than anybody. Instantly. You know what the fuck? Girl, you going to work, you going to dance, you going to your job. I'm not knocking nobody who gotta do what they gotta do. But you telling me you leaving my child with this complete stranger that as adults, me and this young lady agree. I hate to say young lady, but I'm a grown man compared to her. Money don't got nothing to do with it. It's a mind state. Me and her agreed as parents that she wouldn't have him around her. And she did anyway. I've got messages that I can show you where she said, "You mad at me because I did what I needed to do to get a house over my kid's head?" That was never the case. I've had somewhere to stay since I got here. Ain't no man gonna stop me from being with my kids. My fiance has nothing to do with me not seeing my kids. It comes a point where you have to stand up for yourself and figure out the right way to go about things. I thought this was the right way. Come to find out, I should have been done this. I should have been busting some heads. I was just showing my husband your video. We have your back. This is so wrong. And I appreciate that. I really do. Again, it's a different thing for me to deal with. I've dealt with niggas in the hood beating me up. I've been robbed. I've been jumped. This is definitely my 3rd time dealing with this. And I can't turn my back no more, man. She not even the worst of them. You know, this ain't the worst game. I've got a daughter who's now a teenager. But the mother wanted to tell me that my son molested her. Not this son. My oldest son. Come to find out it didn't happen. I haven't seen that daughter in about 4 years. So that's another thing I have to fight. I have another child that I had, and the young lady got pregnant, and maybe like 2 or 3 months before she was due to have the baby, she disappeared. I want to say that's because of Mahogany, though, because they both were exotic dancers. And Mahogany, she went out of her way to tell me that when Mahogany posted that picture of me, she had posted a picture of me doing some shit, and the whole city just went crazy. She went out her way to show this to the girl at her job. I still kind of feel like that's a possibility why I hadn't seen my child yet, but even then, that's not enough reason. So again, that's not me blaming her or nothing. That's me taking accountability for my choice of women. Some of the ways I used to act, because again, I wasn't completely perfect, but I just been thriving the whole journey to be the best version of me. Take them conversations with him and write the day and time of everything. Okay, I will. I didn't want to because I felt like the judge might look at that. Kim Johnson, some things and repeat it. Some see things and repeats it. I had guns at the door when they came to get me. Heard it like hell. Because I didn't want him to give him back, but it sucks. But if you get a charge, if she has a charge, it's not going to help you, son, because I'm sorry. Great place now is to step back and foster care group home. That part, that's the part that is going to be very difficult, because I feel like if I don't get this lawyer, I know if I don't get this lawyer, she going to have him. She going to run with him. Mind you, our custody, child support, whatever case is in Indiana. She's been staying in Texas for 3 to 4 years. Come to find out, that's illegal. So really, we either supposed to be doing this in Texas or Georgia. Try to record them without, you can use all this in court, counseling, get him in therapy as soon as I am. I will be praying for you. Get your son in this entire situation. I pray that God shows up and shows out in your life, that he will create a way to make sure that there is no problem. I pray that he does. No, he will. This is already over. All I got to do is continue to put my work in. This shit already over. I just got to keep working. I got to keep believing, being positive. Can't let the fuck shit get the best of me. You can sign up for Obamacare for everyone. I think I have Obamacare for myself. Ocean mental health, to seek counselor so he can get some help. I am. I'm gonna get him some counseling, y'all. When they gave me custody of him, right? And she called me or whatever, and I feel like maybe she wasn't calm, but she was calm because she knew she was finna do something. We talked about it, and I was like, I'm finna get him in therapy, get him some type of counselor. And the judge said I should do that. She instantly responded, "Don't do that. Don't put the people in our business. Don't." And as much as us as black people don't like to have them people in our business, that scared me. That scared me. Like, what do you know? What don't you want me to know? You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do everything the right way. I know you just can't take them to any doc. I know I can't just go to the hospital. I know I can't just go anywhere because they may take him from me depending on the situation as well. So any valuable information y'all got, send it my way. Please DM me. If I don't see it on here, I might miss it. DM me if you have any valuable information. Let me ask you this: when you say set up the camera and just talk to him, do I set up the camera like so it's hidden and he doesn't know he's getting taped, but you know what I'm saying, or whatever? Or do I set it up so he knows he's getting taped? I don't know. Tell me, please. When you guys keep saying please take him to the hospital to get him checked out, the only thing that keeps popping up in my head is almost like a rape kit, or how women are dealt with when something occurs and they go to the hospital. I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I'm just telling you the vibes and the energy that it gives me when I read it. And it's almost a scary feeling because I don't want them to take my baby away from me. So when you say that, be more specific. Like, what kind of doctor? Shit like that, okay? Trying to get Medicaid. Yesterday I filled out the application for the Medicaid. I just checked up on it earlier. They haven't checked it yet, so I'm waiting for that. They asked them, when you say they, are you talking about the counselors or therapists? Give me one second, y'all. Again, this is my cash app right here if you want to sow a seed. It's just to provide gas during this journey. I don't know if that's a good way to, because you know how people think gas and so much more. Just to help me get through this. Again, I talked to Jeff Levine's people. Right now, we're looking at a $250 consultation, and probably anywhere close to 5,000 or less. That's what I was thinking. Because we talking about, he said the consultation will be is an hour or shorter. Uh, that's my Cash App. I got a GoFundMe that a high school friend, put up. Uh, if you can't sow a seed, I understand. I completely respect that. I would appreciate if you just send me some words of encouragement, or maybe point me in the right direction. Request another judge too. I was told that I could do that. I didn't know that. Let's ask some questions without him being under pressure. Let him give you information without you saying much. Let him do that. And what I've noticed is when he starts feeling under the pressure, he starts scratching. He'll start scratching. Little highs pop up. At first, I'm thinking it was allergic reaction, because this is another thing. The whole time we're the whole time she's been telling me that he's allergic to this, he's allergic to that. She hasn't took him to get his allergy test. She's been going off his brother's stuff. So he may or may not be allergic to certain things. But again, where is the maturity in that? Like, you this shit is just all over the place, man. It's not just one thing, it's everything, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm scratching. He might get that from me. He might get that from me, man. I'm in Georgia right now. I'm sorry if I didn't see your comment. My son went through the same situation, but she wasn't in jail, but pure neglect, not taking him to school, poop filled pants, and teacher who was being neglected, but not one of the teachers in particular school would come court, but he did end up complete custody. He fought for 5 to 6 weeks, but the mental damage and the parent alienation was done. It was a battle. He had no lawyer, but the neglect was so clear. But if you need a lawyer, get one, because as much of things have changed. Well, I feel like I need a lawyer. You know, if I told this person who sits in front of people and decides that they're guilty or not guilty, told me that you can't have a continuance, you can't have a lawyer, this will be over soon. I definitely need one. Man. I know I will. So did the judge just take her word? Yeah, pretty much. She said I was a drug dealer. She said I ride around with guns. Only thing that she said was true is that I've had people jump me off of social media. That was 7 years ago. I told the judge that. I explained to the judge this happened before we had a kid, and even then I asked her not to have a kid. I'm telling you, this judge was looking up in the air, smacking her lips. White lady doing like this. Mind you, though, she was doing the same thing the first appearance, but Mahogany wasn't there. So as I'm seeing her do this, I'm already saying, oh yeah, she believe in this. She not trying to hear nothing I'm saying. I went in there dressed okay. I had on corduroys, a soft pink shirt with a black jacket over it. Really did no justice for me. I appreciate you sharing that for me. All you guys who shared, man, I truly appreciate you, man. Even if you ain't sow a seed, a financial seed, you just watching is a seed. Again, it's helping me. It's helping me believe that I can get this done. I'm trying to keep my confidence as high as possible. I'm definitely going through it. That's why I look the way I look. I don't like getting on here looking like this, but it's life. If you want to sow a seed on my Cash App, that's my Cash App right here. I also got a GoFundMe on my page. I got to keep mentioning it. The folks did say mention it, so I am. TikTok, okay, do one on TikTok. Oh yeah, that will get a lot of views on TikTok. Yeah, I'm gonna do a story time. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. Instead of like the shit about the feet. So let's just everything else that I said, let's just say that didn't happen, right? Although it did, but let's say it didn't, right? That's the kind of scary son saying he rubbed a grown man's feet. That's exactly how someone groomed my 7-year-old daughter. Thankfully, she spoke up before I went even further. And the fact that he is self-exploring, I take it 1,000% serious. Keep speaking and sharing your GoFundMe. I will. I appreciate those words. I will. I will. I haven't listened to any of the videos, so I'm not sure of the situation. But Tyler works for DCF if he had to go that route, so he can provide more info. Wait, when you say Tyler, who's Tyler? I'm sorry, I just oh, she's talking to Christina. I'm sorry, I'm just being nosy. I appreciate y'all having that convo and helping me out. Division of child support. If you have a law, you can add him to yours. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a picture of that now. Cause I definitely want to add him to my Obamacare. Add him to my Obamacare. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know the law. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and that's why I lie. I understand. I'm willing to go to jail for the right reason, though. Because even then, if I had to do something to somebody in order to make sure he's straight, if I gotta go to jail, then shit, he's dead. He ain't in that predicament. You know what I mean? I've been told that a few times. Just, I don't know. I have been through some shit. Father Hill programs. Hey, y'all, shut a live for me. Shut a live if you don't mind. Help me get a few people in here. Check me out. Share my story. The attorney. I'm working on an attorney, you guys. I've talked to Jeffrey Leving. Again, they gave me the consultation fee, which is $250. That would be a sit down for an hour or less, and it will end with him telling me how much it would cost to retain him as well. Your body is under stress. You can break out at hives. That makes sense. And I'm talking about real quick heat everywhere. Thank you for sharing that, Kim. I appreciate that. Y'all can ask it, man. I'm really usually a loud guy, a lot more louder. This experiences has brought me down a lot of notches. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone that shared this, you guys. It means a lot to me. Hey, bro, I work for Child Services, and I'm going to give you some information tomorrow for you. And I should please and thank you. I really appreciate that, sister. I really do. Again, I don't know if you heard or read any of the things that I've said or wrote, but it's serious. I know how to get better, man. I wanted to show y'all guys because again, I'm not Mr. Hey, help me, please, for free. I work. Well, I'm a designer. I customize clothes. I would love for you guys to support the brand. I do everything from customized tops, bottoms, hats, seamstress as well. I've learned how to sew. Anything you see me wear, I pretty much created. I fade. I tie dye. This is one of my brands. The black is the new green. All my trucker hats are start at $25. What's up, son? Oh shit! Look at this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Hey, for real, he could draw a dragon without even looking, though. Like he's really. What you want to be when you grow up?
A paleontologist.
What do paleontologists do?
Discover dinosaur bones.
Yeah. Go ahead. Bye. Bye, y'all. I'm gonna finish your. Close the door. I'm finna come in there in 15 minutes, okay? Close the door for me.
I need to ask you something.
Sure.
Can I eat
some what? Eat some what? I just gave you 20 nuggets, and then I turned around and gave you a bag of candy for dessert.
Let me see what
Look,
I want.
this me giving you the piece. Look. Deuces. Close the door behind you. Thank you.
I'm gonna finish another.
Okay. And I just deal with him like a regular person, you know. I know that he's got a lot of energy. I know he's of my seed, my bloodline. So I had to be something similar, and I just treat him the way that I would want to be treated. I can't say that it's easy, but it ain't hard. Jessica, what's up, sister? I appreciate you. Willie, what's up, brother? I appreciate that energy. Yeah, he's so handsome. He's so smart. I just want to get the emotional um, outbursts, things like that under control. I want to find out what's wrong with him and how to fix it or how to help him. Um, I'm cool. I don't claim to be amazing. It's been a journey. I just want to, again, I want to be the best version of myself. I got an 18-year-old. Well, he ain't 18, he's 19. I got a grown man that I wasn't allowed to be a part of his life. And the biggest thing I wanted to teach them was like how to date, how to pick your partner, not to go into this world and want to just be with the first person you lay with, because that could be the worst thing to happen to you. You could fuck your life up. And he's as handsome as him, looks way better than me, and he got a kid. He don't even got a job. He think YouTube is the fucking steel mill. And he don't even make no YouTube money. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to shit on you, son. If you see this, I'm just trying to be honest. This is why I move how I move. This has been an ongoing situation for me. I'm explaining something to you. A lot of us people, black people, white people, we all come from a family with cycles. One of my cycles is that my dad and his dad, they created kids and never stuck around, not because necessarily didn't want to, but they weren't allowed to. My dad had about 11 kids. Shit, it's pretty much around kind of the same. This many kids with one, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, I want to be different. I don't want them to have 50 bitches, 3 baby mamas, and 12 kids. It's life is better than that. It's so much more. You can have fun without nutting in somebody. You feel me? Just don't like it. I just don't like it. I've got a son. I've got a son that I just met, and he 18. And we just met. So again, I'm not amazing. I feel like I'm just striving to be a dope man. I just met this boy, and he's mad at me because he doesn't understand that his mom had a train ran on her, and she got pregnant. You know, and as crazy as that sounds, I was a kid. I was young. I didn't know no better. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. I was homeless a lot of the time. My mom was full of shit. I was out there at 15. Like, again, if you can't, man, boys need men. Even if it ain't their daddy, they need real stand-up men. Not no motherfucker that's going to have them rubbing their feet. When my son sit on my lap and I feel his genitals touch me, I automatically stop him. Can you think? Like, I get pissed. Can you imagine? And that's why I be like, that's a white people shit. If you white and you don't do that shit, then you ain't white, goddammit. You clear. But if you doing weird shit like that, even if you black, you that's white people shit. Now, mind you, I done went through all this to get where we at now. And today to find out that shit. So like I've said, I just met a son last year. I don't know what he had to go through. I got a baby mama that lied on one to say he molested one. I don't know what he had to go through because I didn't try hard enough. I let a motherfucker bully me to think that I couldn't be around my kids. Man, this shit suck. This shit really suck, yo. And I ain't crying no more. Fuck y'all. I ain't crying. Let me go get some tissue. Ugh. Shit is not fun. Man, please help me, y'all. I done cried now. Please help me. I didn't cry for the help, but please help a nigga, man. On me. Read Isaiah 54:17 every morning. I'm gonna start at. I will. I will. I definitely will, man. Anything will work at this point. It's okay. You have feelings too. I ain't supposed to have feelings. Like, everybody didn't know me. When I went viral, when I wanted to cry, I laughed. I got the Joker syndrome. Like, when I'm hurting, when I'm arguing, I laugh. It take a lot for me to cry. It really do. I was tearing everybody ass up on social media, y'all. And now this shit right here is tearing me up. Motherfuckers thought that picture that bitch dropped on me would have me feeling some type of way. No, this has me feeling this type of way. You have to let tears out in order to... Who told you that, Shell? Who told you? First of all, do you see how my eyes be puffy? That's what they from. So while folks talking about he on drugs, not you, Shell. Motherfucker, when you crying, I got a what's it called? An inebriated septum. I had some young fellas. Look, listen. As a kid, I grew up with a chip on my shoulder. I was always the smallest, so I had to go harder than everybody. When it came to sports, I felt like I had something to prove. That was my biggest outlet until I found out that I could rap. I've been jumped so many times, you guys, from big niggas to skinny niggas. I will take accountability for possibly having a mouth on me. But what I've learned through life is, because you say something don't mean a motherfucker can put their hands on you and do shit to you. So I didn't necessarily, but again, my shit be puffy as shit. It ain't got nothing to do with drug use. It got to do with crying and shit like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm embarrassing my friends, man. To my friends, I'm sorry, bro. Hold your head high, bro. Storm, I already know, bro. To my friends, I hope I ain't embarrassing y'all, man. Your energy so I can tell you. Cause motherfucker probably think I'm playing about the feet shit. Not y'all. Not y'all. Not y'all. But I texted grandma and grandma called herself texting her to text me. This is what James said. Bitch, y'all think I'm playing? Fuck y'all think I'm playing for? Man, I'm telling you, dude, when my child's mother said, not Mahogany, but like I said, I've got a teenager now. And her mom lied and said that my oldest boy molested her. If I had to tell y'all how broke down I was spiritually to have to ask your son and stuff, and you ask him so many times, and he's saying no, he's saying no, he's saying no, and then he break, and you have to even, he didn't break because he did it, he broke because all the police ask you something over and over again, you tired, you're like, fuck it, I'm just dead. To have to accept that at that moment, because energy is rising or emotions is flowing, you got to accept that there's a possibility that your own child could have done that. So to have that type of heart to because at that moment, I don't know that he didn't do that. All I know is when I'm trying to find out it when he tells me to tell your child, I'm going to love you regardless. Even if you did that, I'm going to have your back. I'm going to help you out. We going to get this. Like, I love my kids. I love my kids. I love my kids. If I had to put this much effort into my kids, all of them, up until this point, my blessings would overflow. I didn't start getting blessed till I started doing stuff that would dictate how my legacy would be for them. Any and everything I do is for my kids. Whether it's getting me a smart woman that I could trust, that'll make sure that if I was to pass today, everything gonna be straight. It's for them. I've had my older kids around Mahogany. Mahogany has chased us through traffic on the expressway while I've asked people I grew up with in my neighborhood. I'm talking about, hey man, you just happen to be here. Could you please take me away from here and chase it? So again, folks be thinking I'm lying. Be thinking I be playing, bro. When all them folks was bullying me around the city, bro, I was stressed because there was more than that going on. Fuck some shit with bitches and that shit, nigga, my childhood. Like, ooh, people is crazy, dog. Fuck. People is crazy, bro. Hell no, I ain't giving them back. Hell no, I ain't giving them back. Motherfucker gonna have to come get them. You see how the white people, you see how the police officers, y'all see the story where I had posted where the police officers were trying not to give them to me when I had the paperwork? Y'all, bro, since I got my son, any of my spiritual people in here, I ain't had a fly in this bitch ever. The second I go get my son, it's 6 to 8 flies flying around my crib. All type of bad shit occurring. But I spiritually believe in the positive shit. So I'm fighting the forces. I'm burning my sage. I'm praying. I'm meditating. But on me, I'm telling you, the powers to be is, and I ain't talking about the physical powers. I'm talking about the ones. I'm a great person. I'm not like amazing. I'm great, meaning I got a mission. Great people have missions in my belief. Like, even if you don't accept that call, and when that phone ring, you don't answer, you still great. You just don't know the potential that's down up inside of you. Uh, I think all of us are great, but some of us just don't want to go for this. I want to go. This is what this was about. It's going for the gusto to just show, like, you could do it, I could do it, we can do it. Like, even my podcast is about being worthy of any title you bestow on yourself and being able to testify about the negative shit, the positive shit, like, just to be an example, a walking testimony. Man, good evening, man. Sending y'all good energy. Anybody, everybody, I'm sending you love and light, especially if you're walking away from a dark place, bro. Man, I don't want to be human. I don't want to be human. I'm sorry. Just don't. Hard being human. Being human sometimes come with being quiet or just letting some shit happen that shouldn't be happening. Man, please reach out to me, big bro. I need whatever info you got for me, man. If I don't answer, I don't respond. Charge my brain, not my heart. I got so much going on. I'm trying to get any valuable information that people send to me. I got a cash out right here. If you want to sow a seed, just to help me on my journey to get the right counseling, the right lawyer, et cetera, et cetera. This week we got interviews for him to get him in school. I'm looking to get him seen by a doctor for a physical, a mental physical, all those things. And to be honest, bro, this not the only thing I'm dealing with in life. Like, outside of this box, I still gotta make sure we eat. I still gotta make sure I got my money for my bills. I still gotta make sure he happy. I still gotta make sure he don't see me cry. I gotta make sure that I don't allow my energy to come over him. I gotta make sure when I'm talking crazy about the situation, I don't take it out on him. So it's so much going on, y'all. It's so much going on. I've stopped everything that I had going on as far as the clothes. I took him to a job the other week because I couldn't find a fucking babysitter, but it was actually a child-friendly job, but they fired me. I can show y'all that. But these are the things I don't post because I want to be a man. I want to be whatever, the worldly man, the man's man, a woman's man. I just want to be one of the real men, like, so I strive to do that, and I want to be an example. I don't know. Richard gonna probably jump on this bitch and say I'm jelly back, and I'm sorry. It's hard, man. It's hard. I'm gonna keep talking to him. I'm gonna keep being positive. I'm gonna keep trying to just teach him. I want to be genuine with him. I don't want to do the Mary Poppins. Although Mary Poppins was a good ass movie. I just want you to know, as a kid, even though I grew up in the streets, I love the fuck out of Mary Poppins. The whole fly on an umbrella. I'm gonna make him watch that. He don't even know shit. Look. I had to get on a good note, just to go away from the emotional shit. So I ended up we ended up having movie night last night, right? He wanted breakfast for dinner. We talked about it the day before. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and hook him up, make him feel good. He said he had never seen Jungle Book, right? I turned on Jungle Book, I think the 1967 version. Man, that man was not trying to see that shit. He was not trying to see that shit, y'all. He like, look, Daddy, what is this? And this is the stuff that I've been missing, y'all. The people who know me know for like the last 2-3 years, I don't post any kid stuff. I post every now and then, and it's never a happy birthday or nothing. It's just a picture with all of them saying, just me stating how much I love them, how much I miss them. Now that I'm back into that flow, I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go, y'all. Man, I've been a rapper all around the city. These kids was in my videos, every video. I always got them in the living room doing some dances, having fun. Like, I got teenagers now. That energy's different because they grew up learning how to pick sides, and I'm not mad at them because again, I take accountability. If I had financial stability beyond all this bullshit, I don't think I could be frowned upon. But I still think that being there as a dad, mentally, verbally, being there to be able to be called on, to catch somebody when they falling, that's what matters most. Not that you shouldn't have no money and plant seeds and spend a bag. It could be given here now because me and the daughter that I haven't told you guys about yet, that the mom said she was molested by her brother. When I was in the streets, which was 7+ years ago, and I only got into the streets because like I just had never had a nice amount of money. When I jumped into them, I was able to provide financially. And I thought that girls, when it comes to girls, if you could provide quantity over quality, then you're doing your due diligence as a dad. And I remember spending like $200 and getting us some little cute boots. The boots wasn't 200 though. It was like just a whole bag, clothes, underwear, things like that. And the boots were, with her being a girl, I bought her some boots that weren't Timberlands. They were just little boots, like little cute boots. I thought that was cute. And daddy can dress. Beyond what y'all see in the last 2 days, daddy gets saucy. I'm the sauce boss. I'm the surf ninja. I got waves, not hell waves, like fashion waves. But this lady cussed me out and made me feel so bad that it changed the whole dynamics when it comes to financial and what I do when it comes to the kids. I'd be scared to buy this and that. Like my son's mother, Samaj, who you see in the picture, big, beautiful smile, big bunny teeth. His mom, we've had our issues, but I know genuinely she knows what type of man I am, what I'm capable of doing, and how supportive I am when it comes to being a dad. Like I would die for any of my kids, no questions asked. If I ain't sucking no dick, I'm just be honest. That's one thing I'm not doing. But tell you this, I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna suck no dick. No, I'm not down. And I mean that. I just had thought me and my girl had a whole argument about this. She gonna get mad at me because I told her she asked me, I forgot what comedian it was. It was on some type of Instagram reel, and motherfucker talking about sucking some for his brother. Man, you're dead. You're dead. You know what I'm saying? I received that energy. Baltimore in the building. I received that energy. I received it. But the book verse being broken, stop telling your story online. You don't want them to use it in court. Just write the book. Damn it. Say less. You right. You're right. You're right. I won't tell it. I won't tell it. Book coming soon, right? Right. If you guys want to sow a seed, help me get the right counseling, right lawyer. My Cash App is right here. I've got a GoFundMe on my page. If you don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. I go by Worthy the Surf Ninja 219. Government, James Edwards. That's me. Just a kid from Gary, Indiana. Me and my son share the same birthday. Honestly, my kid is going through a lot. Much more than I thought. Maybe more than we know. I really want to keep him up under my wing. I want to get my finances. I want to get my finances up so I can do just that. I'm working. I've got my brands. I got Black is the New Green. Let me turn the light off of it just a little bit. Black is the New Green. All my truckers start at $25, so you don't have to do a handout. Got my Bitches a Weird brand, come in different colors as well. I lost my sister to cancer. My mom beat cancer. So the whole fuck cancer thing is big in my life. For those who don't like the curse, but feel this way, I don't care. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Also, I ask a lot, why, especially our black brothers, why they wear, and it's not a knock on the Caucasian folk, because again, I'm mixed. I can't be racist. I'm mixed, but yeah, I'm mixed because my teeth. Can't you tell my teeth fucked up? But I always ask, like, do you fish? And if not, why are you wearing that Pro Bass Shop hat? Well, I created my own line. It's called the Black Pro Shop. It's really more so to bring awareness to the black professional shops out here, whether we customize and whatever you do, you're a black professional shop. There you go. Again, I got my bitches of weird hats. These joints, they also glow in the dark. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos. So when you're in complete light, black light, things like that, they glow in the dark. They come in all different type of colors. I am worthy. Got the brand on there, the sticker. Come in different colors, red, pink, all type of colors. I would like to show you guys this coat that I made. Got some in my eye. It's for sale. For sale. It's for sale. I have a thing for I was basically groomed by TV. I was raised by the TV. Mom wasn't around. I was doing a lot of the babysitting, cooking, shit like that. But this is a jacket that I created. It's a leather coat jacket. It's a Tim Burton piece. I've got everything from Jack Skellington to my favorite, Edward Scissorhand. It's studded out. Beetlejuice on the back, studded out with the gold grill. Then you got Batman, but not just any Batman. You got the Michael Keaton Batman, which is my favorite. Then you got the cat, you know what I'm saying? You got the cat from Alice in Wonderland. And then that guy from Alice in Wonderland. And this is for sale. My asking price starts at $500. It's a size extra large. But even if that's not what you want, I'm a curator. So you tell me your idea, I bring it to life. If I can't do it, I'll find someone who does. I also print. I have my own printing business. Business is just slow, but I do everything from vinyl to embroidery, screen printing. We do graphics as well. So if you need any graphics done, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Let's say you have your own clothing line and you have an idea on what you want, but you need somebody to bring that to life. That's why I come in at. Thank you. I'm gonna do it. Angela Gray, some people may not understand money isn't happiness. That's a fact. Thank you, Catrice. I appreciate and receive that energy. Richmond, Indiana. What's up, sis? I'm in Georgia, but I'm from Gary, Indiana. I just seen the last video on her to call, telling her what she do for a living. We all make mistakes though, so I I don't want her not to be able to be a mother eventually, but I just don't think that she's fit right now, and I say that to my girl, like she ain't fit right now, bro. I think anybody who was fit at some point would have been like, you right, you hold our son down, but I'll be back to get him. You know what I'm saying? South Bend, Indiana, what's up? I used to stay in South Bend. I went to LaSalle High School. I had a transfer from Westside High School and moved with my dad to South Bend, Indiana because my mom was beating me and stuff. And I went out there. I enjoyed it at the beginning, meeting new people, being a new kid, school. And again, I was very active in sports. This boy can play sport. Like being the transfer, nothing like being the transfer that come and you athletic and you the shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I got the big head. I thought that I was the shit. I forgot my teeth was fucked up. Man, one day, the dude name was Ooh Wee. This when and one moves was all. This one dude name was Ooh Wee. That's what they called him. I remember, like, basketball wise, giving him the biz and then talking shit to him. And then the whole gym literally finna beat the brakes off of me. Put me back home. Take me back to the bricks. Like now. And I went home. It was probably one of the worst decisions I made. That was how was Adonis? Adonis is great. Adonis is in the room. Auntie Sonia. I need to talk to Sonia. That's who I've been trying to get in touch with. I need to talk to Sonia. You can give her my number. I'll put my number right now. Have Auntie Sonia call me. And I don't mind putting my number down. Again, to the people that don't know, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. The public eye has always been on me. Again, I had my ass whooped in front of a lot of people. I done beat ass in front of a lot of people. I done joked in front of a lot of people. But this is so different because I'm not trying to embarrass my child, if that makes sense. I just want my child to be in the best position he could be, to thrive. Handsome, he's smart, he want to be in paleontologist. Come on, now. Then the shit like just, for so long, my child's mother would say, I got him hooked up on these dinosaurs. He really love them. You ain't done nothing for him. So, Snap and Facebook memories is a motherfucker. And that's one thing that always kept me feeling a certain type of way. Snap Facebook memories, it will remind me of who I am. Sleepovers, movie nights, all us outside on the porch at the studio dancing, or just having them all the time. Even then when I was doing stuff I shouldn't do. Like I was just a full-time father, and they weren't with me, they were just with me, if that makes sense. Like they lived with their moms, but they was with me. I'd have the whole group. I'm not talking about just one kid from one mom. I'm talking about the whole pack. Like I want them to run in a group, not to whoop somebody's ass, but just to grow older, and you can call your brother or sister if you need something, or just to hear I love you, or just to tell him. Calling my brother, telling him I love him, does nothing for him. They don't know what the fuck that's about. I came to visit Indiana, drove 2 hours out to see my brother. We ain't talked since. All these things I go through, we don't talk since. And it's not because we dislike each other. It's just no connection of love. I know love because I think TV. I think because watching so much TV shows, Boy Meets World, The Cosby, Step by Step, the soaps, General Hospital, like a mixture of everything gave me a moral compass. I think that's what it was. They don't have it like that with me. Not with me, but with their family, their internal families, with the children that they made. It kind of does something to me. It's like, if you don't step up and you show your children that unity, who will? The mothers are not necessarily going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I have to do it. It's on me to do it. I don't even think that my career would do what it needs to do. Whatever God wants my career to be, it's not going to be that without these kids. That's just it. It got nothing to do with no woman. It's just not going to be that without these kids. Every story, as far as like positive that I rap about, it's got to do with my kids, or some way they make me feel. Anytime that I had negative music that I've created, is about a woman or how they made me feel, or like the struggle music is not negative. Struggle music is to tell people where you come from and how you got to where you at now. It's a motivation, it's an inspiration. I want to use this as inspiration and motivation. Maybe my failed relationships can be motivation and inspiration for you to get the fuck away from whoever you with that's not for you. Thank you, sis. And again, man, my cash out right here. I don't ask for handouts, but so many people suggested that I do a GoFundMe and put my cash app up. It's right there. I talked to Jeff Living. Again, I know my baby mama watching. I'm not really doing nothing in privacy anyway. But I talked to him. The consultation starts at $250. It's $250, not starts. It's $250, and that's just for him to tell me what we will do, and then tell me how much it'll cost for me to what you call the word. You know the word, but he my lawyer. But yeah, so I'm finna get off of here. I've been here an hour 40. I'm sure that's more than enough. I've updated you guys about as much as I can without being any more emotional, crying, or looking stupid, snotty nose. If you got any valuable information for me, please send it. I appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. I want to do this the right way. I don't want to. I don't want to do too much. I don't have to make her hurt her. None of that. I just want to make sure my son's okay. Everybody remember that I just told you the new stuff that my son told me about him rubbing this man's feet. He's already rubbing himself. That makes me feel some type of way, and I need to get to the bottom of this. I don't want my child in CPS or nothing like that. I just want him in a great position. I just want him okay. Can y'all pray? Can we pray together or something? Can y'all pray for me? Y'all a moment of silence with good energy or something, please. Something. Share my live. If y'all don't mind, everybody, the Cash App is right here. If you don't want to Cash App, I got my link tree is on my page. My link tree is connected to my online shop. I've got Legalized Being Black hoodies, shirts, got all my hats on there. If you like music, you could support me by streaming my music. You can go check out my music and go download every song I put up. They only 99 cents. You ain't gotta sow a seed or give me a handout. You can go support something that you mess with. I've got great content. It's just full of life for the most part. Some of my stories may be a little dark, but that's neither here nor hold on. I want to read some of y'all. I want to read this to y'all real quick. My bad. Hold on. I'm gonna read this to you. Number he said it. I thought he did. I received those energies, man. I thank all y'all that's praying on me, praying over me, not praying on me. You know what I'm saying? Praying over me, not praying on me. uh, hey, share this live. As I find help, I will continue my journey by helping others, though. Just don't stop. Again, you guys know I'll be live Wednesday with my podcast family. It'll be all of us. We'll probably be more stuck on custody battles. We probably won't talk about nothing else this week. Just exactly because after this week, I don't plan on. I plan on not talking about this as much by just being as quiet as possible. I've seen a lot of people say, "Hey, you need to keep your story under wraps." Whether it's because my baby mother's watching me or the possibility of I have a good story, and I appreciate that. So I will tone it down a bit. But Wednesday we're live. I'm gonna have my panel. You know, I got Miss P. She's over the agriculture in Northwest Indiana. I've got Mr. Spencer No Jelly back, and then I got BK Bling. We just talk about life, relationships, shit like that. But we'll be talking about how I could get to the bottom of this. I also will give you guys an update about if he's starting school or not, et cetera, et cetera. Again, $250 for the consultation. My Cash App is right here. I've also got my GoFundMe on my page. I don't usually do this, but I'm in need. I could use your help. I don't really have too much support other than my woman and my business. I don't want to leave my young bull out in the cold. He deserves me. I'm gonna go to jail. If they come get him, I'm going to jail. I promise you. I promise you, Mahogany. I'm gonna go to jail if they come. Because from what he told me today, I don't know how to go about it. I don't know what to believe, but I know it's not right, and he needs to be taught. Somebody needs to talk to him other than me, so it's not like I'm coaching him. I love y'all. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for sharing my live. Thank you for y'all who planted seeds. Thank you for you all who are checking on me. Those who in my DM giving me information. I'll do the same when I see these black brothers in general. It could be white. Let me stop making it just about color. When I see these brothers out here and I can tell that they're good men and they want to be in their kids' lives, I'm going to take my platform and do the exact same thing y'all did for me. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to give them the information. And if I can't give them information, I'll provide my platform so they can go live and tell their story. That's what I'm here for. I know God. I knew God set me down for a reason. I knew God had a mission for me. I just had to keep staying on it. You know what I'm saying? And again, this was a test. I slowed down a bit once I got my son. Not to say that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, but I should have went. I should have found the way to get the birth certificate. I should have found the way to get his social. I should have made those calls for the schools before that. But I did it. It's done. He's in school. But you have to stick to your script. Learn from me. You have to stick to the script. You have to manifest. And then when you speak that shit, you got to get up and do that shit. You want that shit to happen, you got to get up and do that shit. You got to do that shit with the intentions that it's already going to happen. You can't sit there hoping that it's going to happen. You can't sit there and make one call. If they don't answer, keep calling. If that's not the right number, find the right number. For real, for real. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever it may be, do that shit. Stand on yours. Stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to stand up for somebody else. There was a lot of folks that stood up for me at this point. Although I'm standing up and I'm speaking for myself, there's so many that can see I'm broken. And so many can tell that my energy ain't where it usually be. And they stand for me. They show me love. So I'm going to do the same. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. You don't know how much it's mean to me. I know where my son get all that energy from. That I be noticing little shit. I be noticing that he's really me and I am him. We got the same damn birthday, right? But yeah, I love y'all. Thank you. I'll probably end it by playing one of my songs, just so for the folks who ain't heard none of my music, maybe you like some of my music and you want to go check it out. Maybe you just need to hear some of it before you go check it out. I got you. I'm gonna pull something up real quick. I'll play one of my favorite songs at this moment, man. This is a song that I wrote for my fiance. By the way, me and Queen Ace got engaged on Steve Harvey's show. Make sure you go check the clip out. Something for you. What the fuck am I doing? I said I was too fucking with Cupid. Man, that little motherfucker is stupid. I know I'm not the smartest, but my heart is not the target. Him and his arrow should be motherfucking shooting. Last ship crash. Let me suck in the ruin. Inspecting random texts like, nigga, the fuck is you doing? Hard to tell when you winning, when you so used to losing. You either sipping tea or spilling tea. Just know that it's brewing. Is this love or is this lust? Who can I trust? I'm hoping us. I'm matured now, yeah, I'm grown as fuck. Just trying to break your walls down and help you open up. Long as you stay down, I'ma hold you up. Type to hold your hell while you throwing up. You know your own limits, shit, you grown as fuck. Let Flex tell you how I feel while I hit this blunt. Yikes. Yeah. I got something for you. Be like, something for you. Something every Oh, you feeling me now? Sprint to the phone when I call. Oh, you hearing me now? Literally how I used to fuck at the next tail. Now we dreaming of getting our own place. Even when I'm at away games, I'm thinking of home base. Praying I make it safe, praying I make it too. When you in love in return, that's what couples do. We fight, we fall, but that don't make it cool. We fight, we fuck. Oh, we fight, we fuck, I wanna argue. Let's talk, conversate, and find a breakthrough. Fuck being comfortable and not the Huxtables. But be clear, I jump off a cliff for you. If you ratting, I'm rolling, be a rock to a stoner. Blazing the ganja, stay away from the drama. Stay chasing the calm, we got so much in common. She got me meeting her mama, might let her meet mine too. Can I get some merit? I got love for you, something for you. Be like, Flex. Work. I got something for you. Can I get something in return? Real always prevail. Trap. Be like, yeah. Trap.
Be like, yeah, trap. You know I trap, stack. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Going hard even when it hurts. No days off, first of the first. The niggas and bitches, they all gon' merch. Ain't no myth, man, I'm putting in work. Trap, stack. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Going hard even when it hurts. No days off, first of the first. The niggas and bitches, they all gon' merch. Ain't no myth, man, I'm putting in work. Some niggas die for their country, others die for their hood. Of course, niggas die doing bad, but you ever seen a nigga die doing good? So never misunderstandings, that's why I'd rather be misunderstood. Some die over bitches and business, I swear it's real when it on the wood. That's why I be smoking the wood, watching the wood, fucking my own bitch. Had nothing to do with shit, both good, plus it sounded cool as shit. Strap hot with a cooling kit, in case you think about checking my temperatures. Who thinking about checking my temperatures? You thinking about checking my... Keep it simple, fuck a bitch, man, I'm keeping it pimpin', ain't trusting shit. Ain't gon' argue with you if ain't beneficial, then it's artificial. Why the broke? Always bargain with you, want a raw dollar, then barter with you. Go hard, then go harder, nigga like Dana Evans can't guard a nigga on point like D guard. Trap, stack. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Going hard even when it hurts. No days off, first of the first. The niggas and bitches, they all gon' merch. Ain't no myth, man, I'm putting in work. Trap, stack. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Going hard even when it hurts. No days off, first of the first. The niggas and bitches, they all gon' merch. Ain't no myth, man, I'm putting in work. Some niggas trapped to get out, other niggas trapped to stay trapped. Some niggas just wanna win, other niggas wanna run up the stats. If these walls could talk, you trip up the shit that they did for the plaques. Some be frying they hair acting man, but they really in the back of the bag. I'm from the ruins, nigga. I seen this shit ruin little niggas, that's why you gotta watch what you doing, little nigga. Some died, others survived. Fuck all this survivor shit, nigga. Is you living a lie? Feeling like Frankenstein, ain't giving me shit, so I'm taking mine. Riding with the technical, cause these niggas is flagrant foul. Hit a hater with the Eurostep, they oversee me like I ain't a threat. King shit like Imhotep, work shit, all I do is trap. You know I trap, stack. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Going hard even when it hurts. No days off, first of the first. The niggas and bitches, they all gon' merch. Ain't no myth, man, I'm putting in trap, stack. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Just to move forward, ain't no looking back. Going hard even when it hurts. No days off, first of the first. The niggas and bitches, they all gon' merch. Ain't no myth, man, I'm putting in work. Be like, yeah. So much motivate you to get up. Be like, yeah. Forever. Yeah. Where I'm from, they don't make it, why we call it the slum. Ballers ain't really ballin', they stuntin', take pictures real good. Everybody trying to eat, problem, we fighting over crumbs. Won't help you fix a plate, but when you fix it, they ask you to grub. So much hate in my face, it's hard to see the love. Yo, to thrive in the gutter, you gotta slide with your blower. Sometimes you gotta leave, cause niggas want you to fall. Every other day, somebody mama getting that call. I.P. to my dogs who went out over some cat. For your neighborhood weed man doing life and one selling crack. No wonder why we call it the trap. The righteous always prevail, right? For the cheese niggas turn rat. That's why you move slow as a snail bite. Same ones to pass you a blunt, want you to fail life and everything else, except for death in jail. If you ask a real nigga, man, they desperate as hell. The type that get caught through time in the box, blame you, not they self. Clumsy emotion on me, these ninjas be tripping. You can play everything in the game and you wanna play victim. Bars is hard, but what's harder? Them bars in prison. Life is what you make it, my ninja. On me, that's a given. Records were meant to be broken, so I'm finna break them. Chances are meant to be taken, and I'm finna take them. Dreams are everything, but on me, the nightmares you face. Stand tall through it all, so I move just like Jason. Yeah, I chose them cause to kill niggas, you gotta be patient. It started in the basement, now we shooting through the ceiling. Then travel across the world with my city, then kept my pivot. Pitch black, I'm blowing that glow. Chronicles of Riddick, let's get it. Yeah, forever.
not valid to me.
Ain't not for real, straight up.
Really outside, I'm who they trying to be.
They tryna beat me straight up.
We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease.
Hey man, we ain't leasing that.
Can't teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free.
Never that.
Forget their opinions,
Yeah, yeah.
they ain't even winning.
Straight up, man.
Yeah,
They don't even be doing nothing but got
Straight
so
up.
much to say you did.
forget their opinions,
Forget them.
they ain't even winning.
They ain't even winning, man.
Yeah.
More to try to tell you how
Yeah.
you supposed to be doing
Straight
you,
up.
man.
Lanes be taking them L's, trying to tell the next man how to rock. You ain't from the block, boy, you need to stop. You ain't in the street, you invest in stocks. You a Waffle House cook, you don't cook no rock. Flexing too hard, about to get yourself raw. Keep it real, boy, you grew up in cars. You was part of the band, not part of the mob. Boys be flexing like both flex machines. Water boy, you ain't part of the team. Pouring no tussing, that sword was lean. Bought you some drywall, swore was clean. Roll up a skimp, they swear that they cheat. Got them on back, now they swear that they beat. Swear that they cool, but they really be screech. Swearing she thick, girl, that ain't no peach. I always do it big, never do little. Gold on me, looking like I'm Joy Kittle. These rappers monkeys, so they stay in the middle. Claim real, we be talking on pillows. Stay solid, yeah, I'm always 10 toes. Haters gon' hate, you know how it goes. The game is sold, boy, not to be told. Don't trust most, they don't follow the code. Forget their opinions, they are not valid to me.
Ain't not for real, straight up.
Really outside, I'm who they trying to be.
They tryna beat me straight up.
We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease.
Hey man, we ain't leasing that.
Can't teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free.
Never that.
Forget their opinions,
Yeah, yeah.
they ain't even winning.
Straight up, man.
Yeah,
They don't even be doing nothing but got
straight
so
up.
much to say you did.
forget their opinions,
Forget them.
they ain't even winning.
They ain't even winning, man.
Yeah.
More to try to tell you how
Yeah.
you supposed to be doing
Straight
you,
up.
man.
Fuck all opinions. That's energy waste. I know it's a given, them niggas won't give it, but fuck it, I take it. Be damned if I listen to a nigga alive or barely living. Some niggas just happy to say they surviving, my niggas go get it. I ride with the facts, you ride with opinions. You niggas is losing, my niggas be winning. You running your mouth, we running them stats. Chasing the cheese, but you chasing the rats. Taking the game and ain't giving it back. Chasing the champions, give me the belt. Easiest thing I ever did was fuck around and be myself. Try it. Custom fit, they wanna buy the shit. Baddest bitch in the same drip. Flying through in a spaceship. Stars get struck like a baked kid. Rapping about murders and you ain't did it. Heard your man took you in the bitch, you was scared, you wasn't even with it, so why do you spit it?
Forget their opinions, they are not valid to me.
Ain't not for real, straight up.
Really outside, I'm who they trying to be.
They tryna beat me straight up.
We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease.
Hey man, we ain't leasing that.
Can't teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free.
Never that.
Forget their opinions,
Yeah, yeah.
they ain't even winning.
Straight up, man.
Yeah,
They don't even be doing nothing but got
Straight
so
up.
much to say you did.
forget their opinions,
Forget them.
they ain't even winning.
They ain't even winning, man.
Yeah.
More to try to tell you how
Yeah.
you supposed to be doing
Straight
you,
up.
man.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's fair that you charge me 25% interest on the money that you loan me when you already take 30% out of my check. You know, I ain't got no G-string and I ain't out there making no tips. You know.
When was this stripping game, partner? Who you ain't not to? All you do is spin record. That's all you do. Who you think it is? DJ Quick? Huh?
I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
Huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker.
Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends, stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny. Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends, stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny.
Heard I'm too old for this shit, baby, I'm too cold for this shit. MC Kill, I'm too slow for this shit. IP, JD front row, had a snotty nose in that bitch. Had no whip, salute to Gator, man got drove to that shit. Just dry, no lie, see these spring sips froze in that bitch. Just trying to grow up now, I'm connecting, motherfucker. And guess who the plug? Elevated like fuck the hate, I'm just showing love. Gotta run through your veins like blood, blood, blood. Bitch, I'm running through the game with the 40 like Mike for the bucks. If we ain't talking no change or bucks, I don't get no fuck. I know Tro Dame, they all the same, they just bust. For the rush, they get a rush like Reggie Bush.
Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends, stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny. Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends, stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny.
Straight to business, little nigga. Ain't shit funny. Why you acting like children, little nigga? All that loud talking, hissing, act like women, little nigga. Tell my bitch, keep on bitch. She act like women, little nigga. Had a vision, little nigga. Let's go. Hold on, give me a minute.
ain't giving no gimme.
This ain't a gimmick, nigga.
This me, man, motherfucker Emmy.
Fuck all that.
I'm in the field, nigga, 14 inches. Flag on him. Nigga cross line scrimmage.
Yeah.
You know the drill like a motherfucker dentist.
Yeah.
Point blank period like the end of a sentence.
Yeah. Period. Man, that shit crazy.
I'm in love with the hustle shit. It was built by my struggle. I can't front, took a few fronts, but mostly I got off the muscle. If you ever fronted me, I ain't pay you, probably fronting on me, so fuck you. Act me all black, spit like that, thinking I'm a duck cool. Cause niggas is goofy, Disney movie, yeah. Get caught with the toolie, now you ratatouille, yeah. Miss Fista, my flow Spinelli on the stretch. I ain't ducking no wreck. Who wanna play that to recess? So retarded, magic school bus full of shooters. Paper in my trapper, keeper sticking to the ruler. Culinary art school, in that kitchen cooking. Don't care who stop instead of give a fuck who looking. They say I do too much to care what niggas doing. Heard you howling at the moon, is you a wolf or you just wolfing? You say you going dumb, no you just looking stupid. I heard you ask about the game, hey bitch it's groovy. Real nigga DNA, in my chromosomes, they don't get the pig like they shit been photobombed. It was wrong with filthy animals to stay home alone. So I hit the fucking streets and I got my hustle on. I'm in love with the hustle shit. It was built by my struggle. I can't front, took a few fronts, but mostly I got off the muscle. If you ever fronted me, I ain't pay you, probably fronting on me, so fuck you. Act me all black, spit like that, thinking I'm a duck cool. Cause niggas is goofy, Disney movie, yeah. Get caught with the toolie, now you ratatouille, yeah. Miss Fista, my flow Spinelli on the stretch. I ain't ducking no wreck. Who wanna play that so recess? Yeah, I'm cool, but I got my heater, man. Case she throw a hook, I make 'em.
I wanna know.
Yeah.
Said I wanna know.
Real shit.
How I feel.
I ain't just wake up like this. At least not today.
How I feel.
I've been feeling like
How
this.
I feel. When my heart.
Head standing up right now.
My heart. When you break my heart in two.
The past been set.
Ooh.
Work. Bring the drums in, AP. I be incompetent not to acknowledge this. Amongst the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Said I'm convinced after all the broken promises, I'm still trying to make mama rich. Or maybe I try and make mama pissed. Yeah, I used to love her, ain't got no common sense. I still do. Hard to hide the sins behind the mildew. Molded by the fungus in the darkness of the darkest. Mind lies a dragon in that dungeon. Hungry, I supply the heat, just bring the luncheon. Fuck funds, stack funds, stay away from fuck shit. Waiting for the UFOs to abduct me abruptly. You can come right now, interrupt me. Hope I can bring weed on that flying saucer. Learning what I learned turned me to Harry Potter. Question everything the teachers ever taught us. Just another product of my environment. Ain't no 401k plans or retirements. Boss that thing in my hand and get the firing. The truth hurts, baby. Don't lie to me. They say the land of the free. Same land bought and sold people that look just like me. Knowing that got me focused. Enough bandos across the world to house the homeless. Drunk sleeping with rats and roaches. It's about money or moments. Paper or purpose. How you a boss, nigga? You was barely a worker. More like a servant. Mice, food to the surface. Trust none, they lurking in the garden of Eden. They feed us anything, you gotta watch what you eating. You want it cause you see it, nigga, not cause you need it. Wake up, stop sleeping. Kilos of pesticides on my fruits and veggies. Who thought trying to be healthy and be so deadly? Heavy on the lemon pepper. Fuck that shit, give me extra. Oh, you trying to kick knowledge? You so smart, why you ain't graduate, hit college? Got kids and you still ain't no father. Got a bitch, rather rap about your partners. Got sick and you hit them doctors. No respect for your mom. What the fuck you know about honest shit? All you know about drama shit. Blame your dick, your fuck baby mamas. All them chips and you still ain't got cars, huh? Hella problems, no solutions. Fuck is you doing? Winning or losing? Don't care what you did, fuck is you doing? Stand still, nigga, you moving after all the beating and bruising. How the fuck is you cruising?